Hello, this is Electric Bolt here. Now, enchantments aren't exactly the most important thing in the entire game, but it can be pretty useful. All these items in this chest are actually what you need for this setup, which is the max amount of enchantments. But that doesn't include the ones for the corners. I didn't add the corners because this is the max enchantment level, and I just wanted to be clear that you don't actually need the corners. It's just mostly for decoration to make it look better. Alright, so, let's just say that you have loads of XP. Like, I mean, that many. Which would probably take hours of mob grinding, but let's just say in this scenario you happen to have that. Well, then, especially if you also have 2 diamonds, I say that it's pretty good to enchant. Considering I also have a stack of anvils and 5 stacks of lapis. And why books? Because apparently, books are actually one of the best ways for enchanting. Place them down. Hold on. I don't know. Didn't it, for a second there, it didn't look like Always Day was on. I'm pretty sure it is, because I'm pretty sure. Alright. So, once again, we have loads of levels and stuff like that. So, we want Sharpness 4, for instance. And we got Looting 3. Here's a really good part about having stuff like this is, I have the Survival series on another channel. And, yeah, considering that my first diamond sword I just enchanted was Sharpness 4 and Looting 3. First enchantment, and it only took 30 levels and 3 lapis. That's pretty good. And let's see what the second one you can get. Sharpness 3 and Looting 2. Now, Looting can only go to a maximum of 3, and Sharpness can only go to a maximum of 5. Meaning, doing that is actually useless, because it didn't actually make Sharpness go up higher. Which is where books come in. They're actually very useful if you want to get something that you want. For instance, mending. But you can't get mending through enchantment book. But you can get stuff like this. 1,000,000 enchantments. Not really 1,000,000, but look. Death Strider 3, Aqua Infinity, Flame, Looting 3, Loyalty 3, Knockback 2, and Efficiency 4. That's actually very good. But let's say if you have loads of levels and you don't want for instance, if you don't actually need all these levels, all this, and alright, so say you only have 1 book, or just 5, for instance, and you don't know where to get other books. I mean, you already have them, it's just you're in a desert or something. Well, you can always use a grindstone. It does give you some levels back, but it doesn't actually give you that much, so I don't actually recommend using one, but they can be useful at times. And let's just mess around with 30. 30, see, now that one's even worse now, because I only got Smite 4. Smite can be useful, but that's only on zombies, so it's not that useful. And this one also only got 3. I think it's pretty rare to actually get more than just 1 enchantment. Sometimes it's pretty rare. Alright, and let's see about my other... Alright, well, what if we wanted a god sword? So, fire aspect. We can't actually put these on. Smite, Bane of Arthropods, and Sharpness. None of them can go on 1 sword, so that was useless of me. Ooh, and fire aspect 2 with Smite 5, jeez. So, Smite isn't actually that useful, unless you're trying to get a really good, other enchantments. You can technically fuse them, but it has to be in a certain sort. For instance, if you put this first, it just won't have, for instance, Bane of Arthropods. It can't mix unless Now you have to have Bane of Arthropods because you put it on. This still has sharpness. This is Bane of Arthropods, but you can't mix it unless you want Bane of Arthropods. And these also won't mix because Fire Aspect can't go that high. You can only go to 2. So let's just remove all of that and get a little bit of levels back. And let's try to get God Armor. How tough is it to get God Armor and, let's say, a God Pick? Now, it will actually take a very long time, considering you need loads of things, but you do need Mending on it as well. So, if this got me Thorns 2 and Unbreaking 3, and this even got better with the Protection 3, stuff like this is actually super useful. Now, I always recommend going for Protection over Blast Protection and stuff like that. Once again, it's like Smite or something. You can't actually get it multiple times. I mean, wait, whatever I said. You can't, alright, whatever. Either way, I'm just saying it's a bit tough. Whoa. And you see? Look, that is nearly a God Sword. It has very high enchantments. The only thing that's not that great is having Smite, but we can probably turn that into sharpness, and maybe even sharpness 5. Considering that this one thing, this only enchantment, gave us how much? We only need 2 more things for this to be a God Sword. Now, it's more opinion based if you want knockback on it or not. To me, I don't really need knockback. Wait, I did not mean to do that. So to me, I don't really want knockback, but I don't really care that much. And then we have to disenchant this. And see more Smite 4. Meaning this could probably be Smite 5 now. Mixing them. Smite 5. Alright, and if we had Mending on this, this would be classified as a God Sword, other than the fact without it doesn't have sharpness, it has Smite. Smite and sharpness are actually not opposites, but they're pretty different. Alright, and let's try a pickaxe. Now, I bet you're wondering, well, what's so great about a pickaxe? Okay, if you're not wondering that, I don't blame you. Pickaxes are very efficient, like, just awesome. If you think about it, that's one of the main things you need in Minecraft, is a pickaxe. Now, if it's a, like, a speed run, you probably don't need enchantments on a pickaxe, unless it may be in efficiency. But usually speedrunners don't go in mining for diamonds, but if you do, and you just so happen to have an enchantment table, and enough levels, and enough lapis, try to get Fortune. Because Fortune can actually increase the amount of diamonds that you get by a lot. For instance, Fortune 3, it only has a 20% chance, but you can... Well, it only has a 20% chance, but you can get 2, 3, or 4 diamonds from it. And considering that means just 8, that means if you mine just 16 diamonds, that can be up to a stack, which, that's a lot of diamonds. And, as I said, enchantments are pretty hard to get, the ones that you want, but eventually, it gets pretty good. Alright, so I'm just going to continue trying to get God Sword. But so far, this is the best thing we got until we can get some sort of sharpness. And this is only sharpness 1, but it does keep all the other enchantments. But considering this is Bane of Arthropods, we'd have to put that first and it would give us Bane of Arthropods. But we don't want that, because we already have everything other than Mending and Sharpness 5. Mending, in my opinion, is the best one out of any enchantment. Why? Oh, jeez, I could have put Sharpness 2 or 3 on there. Alright. Why is pretty simple. It's because it basically makes things unbreakable. That's right. Alright. If you don't really believe me, I don't blame you for thinking of an unbreakable weapon, but just for this, let's do slash enchant as mending. And of course it can only go to 1. And what exactly is mending? It's actually very useful. Slash alright, game mode 1 might be better. Game mode 1. And let's get a stack of spawn eggs. For instance, just chickens. Obviously you can one-shot them, but let's try Enderman. They're strong as well. Well, a lot stronger than a chicken, but... And looting is incredibly useful for those of speedrunners. So, as you can see, with Unbreaking, it doesn't actually do much damage to the sword, but watch what happens when we collect XP. It's already healed. So, let's place a bunch of chickens and use it. And the sword shouldn't actually take any damage at all, simply because it's collecting XP while it's using it. Plus, with Unbreaking 3, a lot of people don't realize this, but having Unbreaking with Mending is actually very useful, because of the fact that, well, it's really hard to break then. And we only placed, how much chickens? 14. And we got 27 cooked chicken and 30 feathers. Now, feathers can be turned into arrows, but we don't exactly need that. Say that we want an Eye of Ender. An Ender Pearl, which you do need to beat the game unless it somehow gives you all of the Eye of Enders in the Ender portal. Now, I died to my Thorns armor. That's the only reason we didn't actually get too much good stuff. But let's try that again. I didn't do that right. Look, we only have a half part of damage. 1 part of damage. And considering that Endermen do so much damage, it's insane. Look, we got 3 Ender Pearls from 1 Enderman. And there are no mods on this. I even have proof of this. No mods whatsoever on this world. No resource packs, no mods. Alright, basically the amount of looting actually increases the Ender Pearl. For instance, looting 3 you can get up to 4. Looting 1 you can only get 2 at most. Flame is really interesting because Fire Aspect is interesting because it can actually give you cooked food. Which, especially if you're a speedrunner, could be pretty useful rather than furnishing all the food that you get. So, yeah. And let's get some more books. For instance, Feather Falling. Feather Falling is very useful on boots. Only boots. Only boots simply because it can only be used on boots. But for some reason they don't mix. Obviously because it already has Feather Falling. Feather Falling actually decreases the amount of damage you take from height. I look like just such a noob. The background makes... I never realized that. My arms look so puny. Like, oh my gosh. Alright, so now that we nearly have a God Sword, in case anyone realized, because of 1.16, yeah. Basically, I don't know if anyone realized this or not, but yeah. Diamonds are old news. Diamonds aren't actually the best thing in the game anymore. In fact, it's a little thing called netherite. One of the most overpowered things in the game. Right next to the, strength potions. So, yeah. Netherite is the strongest thing in the entire game. It's just too expensive for some stupid reason. I don't understand it. Some things I just don't understand. Help. Alright. So I'm just gonna try to get sharpness, like high sharpness. Yeah, we just got sharpness 3, that's good. Alright, so obviously the best thing is a... Alright, if you do somehow get 4 ancient debris, which apparently is pretty rare at cases, but sometimes you can even find 4 right next to each other. And I've actually done that. I just placed a random bed and blew it up and found 4 right next to each other. You do need a diamond pick to mine it, but once you smelt it and everything, it becomes pretty powerful. This does 11 attack damage, and it's not even fully upgraded. Now I probably should have mixed them before. Problem is you can't actually mix a diamond sword with a netherite, no matter what enchantments they are, or even if they have no enchantments, because they're different swords. Now, even though I did technically cheat, this is nearly a god sword. Here's the thing, I'm not even too sure if you can get mending from this. Actually, I'm gonna enchant with books. Here's Fortune. Fortune is very good. Oh, lure, okay. Now, Fortune is good because, as I explained, it's good. So now this is Fortune 2, Efficiency 3, and Unbreaking 3. Now, if you're wondering where you can get a mending book, because you can't get it from an enchantment table, actually you can get it from fishing, which is pretty weird, but it is super rare to even get an enchantment book in the first place. But if you are lucky enough to do that, it ends up working very well. Keep going in the crafting table for that. Oops. Alright. So now this is Fortune 3. Some enchantments add up, others don't. I can't exactly explain it, but I'm trying to get really good into my research, and we might just be able to get 4 pearls off this single Enderman. Now, just to show, no cheating, I have no ender pearls on me. Where? Yeah, man, they're so annoying. Alright, there. Now, the differences between Fire Aspect 1 and 2 is simply because, well, 2 actually makes them on fire longer, meaning it's more damage, unless they go into the water, but Endermen can't go in the water. They technically can, but they actually get hurt, because they're, well, they get hard. Ah, man. No, we didn't use looting on it, because Fire Aspect killed them, and thorns also can kill them, but yeah. So, problem is, with Fire Aspect, you might not use looting, unless it's a one-shot, like on chicken. Now, it is possible to use looting. Obviously, it is possible. It's just, it depends on how fast your target is, mostly. For instance, a ghast. If you somehow manage to hit it with your sword, I'm pretty sure they're fire immune, actually, so... What else? Alright, a phantom. They're not fire immune. So at night, say you hit a phantom, and it flies back up there. But you want some phantom membranes. So it's really hard to get, and you don't want to use your bow because, oh, a bow. I should have probably grabbed a bow for this. Oh, man. Okay, well, either way, yeah. Just saying, very useful. So, yeah, I know this isn't going to help, but, hey, let's try it. I mean, come on. It's gotta do something. Come on. Wait. Yeah, that did not do anything. Come here right now. Stupid entrance. They're so fast. Yo, can you look at me? Yeah, they do like no damage. Alright, and yeah, whatever. I'm just gonna let it burn. Oh, cool, I hit some. Alright. Oh, we should have probably went to the end. That would have helped. Oh yeah, I don't have a shield on me either. Oh, nice. Now, I'm not exactly sure how much I have killed, but we clearly got a good amount of ender pearls. Yeah, man. Kind of hard to tell which of them are after you. Alright, well, considering that if we didn't have any armor, this would have went horribly wrong by now. I mean, come on. We went to past half health. Like, under half health, which isn't exactly the best thing to do. To go past health like that, so I think we did pretty okay with our armor. Where are we going to teleport? Over here, okay. Now, I'm not sure if anyone has done this, but it's been done, I'm pretty sure, is you can use, if you just so happen to have them, during a speedrun, you can always use extra ender pearls for teleportation. In fact, I'll show you how useful it can be. Oops, I did not. Alright, so this is just a random throw. This isn't the max, but I went 86 blocks. And it takes so much more time to just run it than just, and throwing a pearl, especially if you're doing one of those manhunt challenges, it's really useful. So I'm just saying, is enchantments can be very useful, and sometimes you're not always going to get the ones that you want. In fact, we're not going to get Prot 4 on any of these. Well, maybe. Alright, we're probably not going to get Prot 4 or Mending. Alright. Thorns. Alright, we're... Oh, okay. Well, we're only going to do... Alright, you know what? Maybe I shouldn't have done that. Thorns again. Well, we got Protection. It's just... Protection 4. Prot 4 is, like, the most useful thing. Not gonna lie, it's pretty useful. This basically makes it, like, super powerful against everything. Now, Prot 3 is pretty useful, but not as good as Protection 4. And 4 is the highest, in case you were wondering. And in case you wanted to see what all these were mixed together, you can't. Well, obviously I'm gonna try, it's just gonna probably not gonna say that we can mix them. Yeah, it's because this is Protection 4 and this is Protection 4, meaning fusing them doesn't do anything. And they don't want you to waste it, and that is Thorns 3 and that is Thorns 2. And Thorns 3 being the max, this is also can't do anything, but you can mix these. Meaning that this is a very overpowered chest plate. I mean, now we can easily kill an Enderman without taking probably barely any damage. They haven't done any damage to us yet. This one. Alright. They only now did half a heart of damage. And it just hit me again. Now, enchantments can be a real bust considering most of the time, anvils should be breaking. Now, I don't know why they didn't in this video, and I grabbed loads of wood because it was going to make sticks, and then I grabbed way too much sticks. Alright. And, yeah, it's pretty weird with some of the stuff that happened in this video, but I'm glad some of it did, because it was pretty interesting for this video to actually happen, and I just want to say thank you for watching. Please make sure to subscribe. I just started this new channel. It's pretty cool. I'm hoping it might teach a lot of people more about this game, and hopefully it'll even, inspire someone else to make their own channel. I hope it does help you out. Please make sure. Oh man, I thought I had an ender pearl. What? I don't know how it teleported, but yeah, we're probably gonna die, but I'm not sure. We didn't die. A fall from 70 blocks away, from 70 blocks up, and being squished by an anvil only brought us down to 2.5 hearts. Yes, that is pretty low, but considering that you survived, jeez. How did I? Wait. We fell. How did we take the... I don't know. Alright, I'm just saying yeah. This is pretty useful. I just tried to, oh, wait. Wait, no way. Oh, hack. I'm just kidding, I'm not hacking. Yeah, but... Yeah, oh, it's because of the... Oh, jeez. I did not realize that... And hold on, let's put Unbreaking 3 on a helmet, and let's just see. Alright, hold on a second. Sorry, I like this kind of stuff. Alright, first one, noise. Alright, so how long does it take us to break this? I threw it. Alright, so we're either gonna die or break a helmet, and, I mean, considering what we just saw, we're likely not gonna die. Unless we don't heal in time. Alright, we're gonna go a little bit away from that tower. Alright, considering what we just witnessed, we are likely not gonna die. But just, our helmet might. Alright, so let's do one from exactly 70 blocks. Meaning we'd have to be on 74 Y coordinates. Which I'm pretty sure is what that tower was at as well. I'm not too sure. Please tell me we have exactly enough. Oh man. Oh, so that one was above. Alright, so we're gonna go above that one. Alright, so this is... Oh man. Alright, well... Alright. We are 80 blocks high. Alright. And... Oh, we got... It did half the damage to our helmet. Jeez. And it did put me down to half a heart. But considering how high that is, I should be dead. And Feather Falling 4 is probably the one thing that actually saved us. And this actually didn't do a lot of damage, but it did do some. And that is really bad for your helmets. Like, just seriously bad. Hold on, this is just fun. I just really want to break my helmet. Yes. So, yeah, only like, I think, what was that, like, 2, not even, alright, so 1 big drop did, like, half of the damage. Considering that's Unbreaking 3, that's horrible. Okay, so if you really want to troll someone, if they have, like, god armor, drop an anvil on them. If they're gonna be AFK, Drop an anvil on them. If they have god armor, you really want to troll them, like, meanly, you gotta drop an anvil on them. Like, seriously, it's no joke. That does so much damage to their armor. Well, I mean, seriously, I would be pretty mad if someone broke all my god armor. Actually, I'd be pretty mesmerized. Like, dude, how'd you do that? And now, look at this real quick. Now they do so much more damage. Although, actually, I guess I can't place it there, but... Oh. Hold on. Alright. So they do, yeah, a bit more damage. Oh, maybe not a bit. Alright, whatever. I'm just saying that it is pretty insane what enchantments can do. In fact, that we should be dead right now. But with armor, somehow we survived. And I know Minecraft doesn't have the best logic in the world, but let's be honest. It does have some pretty good ones, some of it. For a video game, I think its logic is pretty okay. Especially considering, for instance, most armor, if it's normal... Wait, hold on. Oh, it's because we didn't have enough lapis. I thought we ran out of levels. Let's be honest here. Normal armor, if it's somehow not enchanted, I mean, let's be honest. How would that save you from drowning? Armor is what can make you drown. Like, it would make you sink. So, I think it has okay logic. Thanks for watching the video. This is pretty fun to make. Yeah, I would really love it if you guys subscribed. I'm sorry this video ran so long. I didn't expect it to. It's just, to me, enchanting is super fun. Which I really like it. It's pretty fun. Please subscribe, share, comment, and like. It mean a lot. And, yeah. Just try to spread the word of this channel. It's actually I'm probably gonna be posting daily if I can. I try to post as much as I can, and I'm probably going to try to edit on every video. So, thanks for watching. Bye. Oh, and if anyone wants to do a collab, just ask.